So because just about 3 weeks ago, we had the ColourCure line from Jamberry release, I have a ton of new gals who are exploring both ColourCure and TruShine Gel. It is a great way to also extend your DIY experience at home with your nail art, even if you're not familiar with our nail wraps, but there is obviously a different application process. So Jamberry always provides application videos to demonstrate how our products are applied, but because I wear my nails considerably shorter than the models in the videos tend to wear them, I tweaked one step called capping the nails compared to how the videos are demonstrated. In the video, the models tend to have much longer nails and the free end of their nails hang out past their fingertips. So they're very easily able to take the nail brush and swipe the end of their fingernail without risking touching the skin. And we want to make sure that we don't have product in our nails, especially before we cure. So because my nails are shorter, I had to come up with a different way in order to be able to have the same result of capping my nails, but make it easier on me to not end up getting product on my nails. First thing I did though was I had gel on my index finger and I removed it. It was no sweat. I just used our Jamberry gel removal pockets. These come initially, if you purchase the entire gel kit, you get your first box of 50 included in it. You can purchase them separately afterward. I love these because of convenience. You just tear the end off. The swab inside is already saturated with acetone. The pocket has foil on the inside, so when you stick your finger in it with acetone on top, you just crimp it. It takes the shape of your nail, and so it holds in the acetone directly on top of that gel. After about 3 minutes, I just take the pocket off, the gel flakes off, and then I'm ready to start prepping my nails for a new color or wrap. To prep my nails first, I always make sure my cuticles are pushed back, and then I buff the surface of my nail to make sure it's nice and smooth. I use our nail prep cleanser to remove any residue that's potentially left on my my nail bed, and that includes oil and also potentially any dust from buffing the surface of my nail, so that I know that my surface of the nail is perfectly clean and begging to be decked out again with something new. So if I am using TruShine, how I cap my nail is slightly different than how I've been capping my nail with ColourCure. Basically, I only cap with TruShine using the clear coats, the base coat and the top coat. I don't cap with the color coat, and that's because I don't want to build up too much product on the tip of my nail to where it's super thick, and if I touch something, it's likely to chip or flake off. So when I cap with TruShine, I only cap with the clear coats. Because ColourCure doesn't require a base or a top coat, I am going to cap my nails with ColourCure on both layers. So Jamberry suggests using 2 thin layers of color, and that's exactly what I've been doing. I get the desired result with 2 thin layers. If you choose to use more than just the 2 layers, that's totally fine. Just make sure that you're always capping the final coat so that you're getting that nice smooth edge on the final coat. So I am going to just use 2 layers. First thing is I've given the bottle a little shake, and then I'm going to take the top off and do what I call a tornado and remove the majority of the product from both the stem and the brush itself. You only need the littlest bit of product. The thinner the layers, the better, because the curing process will be adequate and you won't have buildup of product. You're also less likely to have streaks. So when I'm capping my nails short, I always cap first before I apply all over color. And if you see how I'm holding my brush, I'm putting the bristle end toward the end of my nail. Instead of doing the traditional stroke where my bristles are near my cuticle first, I apply it where the bristles are near the end of my nail first. And I actually lay the bristles down touching the end of my nail. And I gently push it forward to where the product is barely being nudged over the free end of my nail. That is where the capping comes into place. Basically, capping is just getting product at the free edge of your nail before you apply the all over color. And that's all I've done. I've gotten just the tiniest little bit pushed over the free edge of my nail, and now I'm ready to apply the color coat. When I'm applying the color coat, I have learned it is not best to take the brush and place it directly near your cuticle and then drag the color across. You actually want to place your brush also away from your cuticle, because when you lay the brush down, most of the product comes off and it pools right where you place it. If you do that near your cuticle, you're most likely going to have product touching skin, and we don't want that. It doesn't matter if you're using Jamberry products or not. You're best off keeping the product away from the nail and pushing the color close to your cuticle, because it allows you to control the color more. So I'm going to place it close, push it toward the cuticle, and then drag the color back. And I'll do that across my entire nail surface. Once I did it a few times, it became natural. I just basically had to retrain myself. And once I knew the why, it made a ton of sense. And it's also made a ton of sense in my application and the durability of it. So now I have the product capped on the edge of my nail, and I've smoothed color all across it without getting near my cuticle tip. And then all I would do is just use the lamp the way you're supposed to. With ColourCure, it's automatically set to 99 seconds. It turns on by itself, turns off by itself. And then as soon as I was done with this layer, I would apply a second thin coat, also capping the tip again, and then lamp, let it polymerize in natural room light for 60 seconds, and then I am done. That is all it takes to cap your nails for those gals who like to wear them on the short side. Hope this helps, guys.